Okay. God dang. This is the TS27 and it's just nuts. This thing is muy loco, hermano. It really is. You can screw it onto the tripod. You can get yourself a super cheap tripod on Amazon, whatever. Screw this down to it. Or tripod way up in the air in the campsite and all this. But see, it reflects back here and 3200 lumens up here. But down here an RGB, and it's got the switch to oh my God, USB-C rechargeable, big enough to be a badass tool for self-defense or whatever. But I mean, this thing is nutso, and so it's going to take a little while for us to unwind it. Let's go to the desktop and check it out. That is a big box. I wonder why. Oh, it could be the flashlight's big. It's the model TS27. Now, I saw this a while back, and I told them, send me that one. They go, oop, out of stock. So sad. But you know what? After laying back for a couple of months, kind of waiting for this to come back, they contacted me, said, you want to take a look at this now? Okay, we're going to send it to you. And it comes in this honker of a box. And we're not really unboxing it because obviously it's out of the box, but flip it around. Let me see if we got this backwards. So there's the destruction manual, all right? User manual, God, it's like 20,000 pages. No, it's not. It's not that difficult. This is really easy to use. In fact, I'm glad I kind of made a joke about it because, okay, so you got little tabs. Either this or there is going to have a little tab on it, and you see the tab down there. I took it out, so we're okay. Here's your charge cord, a USB to USB-C, and all kinds of crazy stuff in here, and I ain't even paying attention to this. It looks like some kind of lanyard thing, and you're going to need a lanyard that can support about 800 pounds of a flashlight weight, because this thing is not a 2-ounce little keychain flashlight. All right, it is it's all kinds of something else, right? It's all kinds of, oh, hold on, yeah, no, we better keep the instruction manual out here in case I get befuddled. Here's the flashlight. What are we all about here? Well, okay, we've got different kind of functions here. What are these functions, by the way? And here it is. There's your flashlight. Now, okay, and this one's not a stepped. This is ramped. So, I mean, right off the bat, this is ramped. So this is a low, okay, unless, hold on, push and hold. That's got to be your lowest right here. So once you do that, you push again, it's going to go brighter. But wherever you let off and you push it again, it's going to reverse. It should reverse like that, okay? And then press it again and it gets brighter, that kind of thing. So there is brightness because this is like a table lamp, right? It's going to shine under here down on your table. But what's that all about? Where does that happen? And you can see by looking at this that that's the mode where it shines down here. Now, you can make this brighter and you can see how it lights up the area, or it gets dimmer. That kind of thing, like that. And that's very dim. You can screw it onto a tripod or a stand, as long as it takes that size. And just on your campsite, you could screw it in there and then use this underneath as a big lantern for the whole thing, because it's going to get bright. It is going to get bright. Now, what is this crazy thing over here all about? Okay, now it's going to get dim over here. That's the main out the front. This is the RGB, okay? Now, last night I was sitting out in the lanai, so I did use this camera to give you a little RGB demo, but let me kind of just give it to you here. If you push this button, okay, regular out the front, underneath lantern, no colors. This is colors, RGB, okay? Push this button and it will morph from one color to another. And you're actually getting to see some of the color. It's not as true as it would be in person because just the way the camera is. But here's how it's going, right? So whenever you let off of it, let me see, let's get it to kind of red. Okay, now it's red. All right, so double tap, and that flashes. Whatever that color was that you took it to, or that you left it at, it will flash, okay? But if you go back, then it will, and change the colors, it'll flash it whatever color you have selected. Double tap again. Now this is your cop light, so this is the blue and red, pull over mister, show me your license, that kind of thing. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's interesting. Now, double tap again. It does all kinds of crazy things. So this color of the light changes as this thing spins around. It slowly morphs from color to color. So, you know, you could see it on the table if this room was dark, if it didn't have studio lights on. That, okay? Double tap again. Just a solid. And then to another solid. So it's morphing from one color to another color to another color, just slowly. You know what I'm saying? I guess instead of holding that button down, this kind of does the same thing. Double tap. Now, this is interesting. This is all the RGB color. This is like a rainbow that goes around and around. Okay? Okay, double tap. No, it doesn't end there. You know what I'm saying? And then this kind of just breathes in and out a different color. When it goes down, it comes out, it's a different color again. And it goes down, it comes out, it's a different color again. This and that. Okay, there's that. This is kind of cool. It's called Stack 'em and Pack 'em, right? So it stacks these. It gets faster as it goes around. And once it's all the way around, whoop, wipe out. And we're going to stack another color. And as the color stacks, and then wipe it out, start with another color. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, I think it is. I don't know. Now, how about that one? Go out, wipe out, come back as a different color, bang, in just a different pattern. I mean, it just does bizarre shit, and it's cool. I mean, I think it's quite fun, and there you go. Now you go like this. What is that? I don't know. It's like the robot eyes of an Android or something. I don't know. Flashing back and forth there. Turning different colors, of course. Why not? When you can, you do, right? Okay. And all that. So that's off now. It has a battery in it. Oh, by the way, it recharges here, but it'll also be a power bank. So I should have got that in 7 minutes ago, or I'll probably put it down here earlier in the video. But yeah, a power bank. Why could it be a power bank? I don't know. Hold on. Let's take care. Look at the battery. I'm sure it's a tiny little AA thing, right? 14500. Oh no. It's a 32140, whatever the hell that is. Look at this thing. Look at this. That's a battery. Where are you going to get another one like this? I don't know. I'm sure they're out there. If they make them, they make them, right? So, but that is insane. 3.2 volt, 15,000 milliamp. Not a 5,000 milliamp 21700. 50. This is 3 21,500, 5,000 milliamp batteries all in one. 3 in 1. There you go. 3 for 1. You get it all. It's a hoss. I've seen these things as low as, maybe I shouldn't even say that. I don't know. I saw it on Amazon for like 95 bucks, but you click the box and it was a $20 off coupon. So it was like 70 something bucks. And then I saw them just over here on their website at $59.99. So I don't know. And that may be just a limited time sale. Here's some more information on them. Multifunctional, 3,200 lumens. of course, at the maximum. But it'll be a table lamp, it'll be this, it'll be that, and this gives you your stats on, you know, the lumens, the brightness levels, beam distance, and this will be fun to take outside because, you know, and the run times and all this kind of stuff, bidirectional lighting. I mean, it just keeps getting, and then it gets fun with the RGB, and, you know, you got your own little disco party there. Disco? What was that? And everything else goes dim. I don't know, but I mean, it looks like you grab this thing, shake and bake, and here you go. Look at this, 1.9 pounds of Fast and Furious, baby. That's what this 15,000 milliamp, almost 2 pounds. Yeah, this is great. I love it. It's not magnetic on the base, but can you imagine the kind of magnet you'd have to have here to hold this thing sideways if it's stuck on something? Nah. But it will screw into a, you know, into a tripod, so you could do that. But that is a hoss. It really is. So it ought to last for a while. I mean, shit. It's like 3 21700s at 5,000 milliamps. You know, and so it should be able to carry 3200 all right, lumens, and then do this little thing. I had it running out in the lanai for several hours, took it in, plugged it in, and it was like back to full in like 15 minutes. So yeah, it didn't take much to run it like that. And it was, I was running this light thing here, like the desk lamp thing. So way cool. Box here. Let's go out and check it out. All right, we're outside with the Wurkkos TS27. Wow, it's great. It's going to be great. It's going to be interesting to see how this all works out. Okay, we're at the maximum here, and let's walk it down. Okay, this is it. Now, this is it on the ground at minimum. But wow, it seems to carry pretty well, doesn't it? And let's get it right up to maximum. And there it is. Now, let's see. Oh, God. Oh, wow. We got the trees way on the other side of the fairway on the golf course. Look at that. Oh, that's some carry, isn't it? Wow, I was thinking just that, okay, hold on. Let's move over here. See that little palm tree right there? But the ones behind it, I didn't expect that would catch them. And here you go as well on the other trees on the other side of that fairway. Whoa, baby. Okay. Let's look down here. Oh, wow. There you go. See all these trees? I've done videos where it's a floody flashlight. It won't even show these trees here at all. And these are, wow, kicking it. Okay. And here we are. See, the others would be kind of like, this, maybe at best, right? But here, wow, that's amazing. Okay, so that's good. I mean, so this carries, and I didn't know that particularly from the specs, but yes, it does. I mean, well, it'll tell you how far they say it will carry, but you don't know that until you get out here. And here's this. Okay. And so the thing about the, let's get up here and finish this out, and then we'll talk about the lamp and RGB. There you go. Wow, way down there, it really carries well. It's very prominent. Okay. See that house way down there? Okay, there you go. Very, very nice. And out here, look at that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. And of course, here's this with the lamp part, and you're just going to see the ground, how it okay, here's the maximum lumens and how that may illuminate, and that's amazing. That's really good. Okay, let me turn this. I'm going to turn it to the side so you can kind of see up here. This is just the lamp part, the underneath part here, and how it illuminates in the dark. And even, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Here we go. Let's try this out on the tabletop in the lanai, just for fun. And okay, there's your blue. That's blue. Okay. I mean, the camera's going to be a little, you know, it's not true to form, but this is the best I can do. Okay. And then double click, and then what do we got? Okay, now we're just flashing blue. But, okay, turn this off, and when you turn it on, yeah, it's blue, but it's only because it happens to be in that cycle. You push and hold this, and it'll go RGB, red, green, blue, whatever, in between, right? It'll morph between those, all right? So, next, double click on this, and then it flashes at whatever color you ended up with when you were pushing it and holding it while it was cycling through the different colors, morphing through them slowly. Okay, so there's that. Next one is the cop thing. So it's blue and red. It doesn't show that well on the camera, but it's really blue and red, like pull over. Whatever, your cop mode, right? Another double click. Here we go. We're swirling. We go from green. Now we're at blue. Now we're at like a purple. Now we're going to red and to yellow and this and that, okay? So it'll sit there and swirl and morph, okay? Now, this is just where it goes from one color to another. That's green, it's moving to yellow, there's red, but you know, the camera's not showing all the true colors, but you can see that it is morphing from one color to another color. All right, there's red, obviously, and purple and whatever. Okay, that's what that does. Okay, next. Now, this is your actual red, green, blue. This is the rainbow. The rainbow just swirls around. It doesn't change colors because it's all the colors, okay? So it's swirling all the colors around, all right? Next. This just kind of pulses in and out, and it goes from green to yellow to red. If you can see my hand, maybe it'll reflect better to the light that's pulsing in. And so it's pulsing it out. This camera thing is not going to do justice to it. It's really, really cool. Okay. Now, there you go. So there's a red swirling, and it builds these beads. Look at the LED, like bink, 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 all the way around, swipes them out, and it starts building. You can see one by one by one by one. It's building them all the way around till it's full, and then it starts building it again in a different color. You see that? And that's green. I mean, that's insane. That's pretty cool. Okay. Next. Now, yeah, this is kind of the reverse of that. It starts out with all of them. Well, they all come in, then they all go out. They all come in, they all go by. All these little light beads, they build, and then they disperse. I mean, so they all come in, they all go out, all the way around. It's cool. In different colors. And the colors change as they do that. Okay. Now you can see there's different colors here. So this is green, flashing around. Now it's turning to blue. Okay. Now it is slowly, that's more blue. Then it's moving to purple. Okay, then it's moving to red, and it's just going like that, okay? Once again, it's better in person, okay? Now, we're flashing. Are we changing colors? No, I think we made the whole thing again, right? Okay, yeah, and there's the cop thing. Okay, so we've done all those changes. Now the thing is, yeah, just hit it to this and it lights up the whole thing. Then there's just your tabletop normal lamp, and you push, okay, and it's down to the low, okay, and then it goes up to the highest, and it flashes saying this is the highest. So look at, I mean, it's really very bright, and as it goes down, and that's part way down, see, and all the way down, okay, so it'll still light up your tabletop. And with 15,000 milliamps, this is gonna run a long time as just a nice lantern here, okay? You're saying this is fascinating. And then, of course, there's this. Now, yeah, now we've got 3,200 lumens. Hello, it's daytime. It's daytime out here. Is this crazy? It's daytime out here. Now, this is all the way down. Not as much of an effect, and of course I got light coming in from the living room through the sliding glass door, but you can see how that works. So that's fascinating, isn't it? And all the way up. But you can just take it down to maybe a midway, because it ramps, it's not stepping. And there you go, you got a nice little ambiance out here. Just thought you'd like to see that. And we're done. It carries a decent way, doesn't it? Plus, it does all kinds of insane things, but it's easy to operate, right? I mean, this is nuts, of course, but I mean, all you have to do is just double tap, go to the next, double tap, go to the next, double tap, go to the next, you know, that's all you have to do, and then you can turn it off. So there's that, and this is pretty simple here, right? So there's that. And then your strobe and all that kind of stuff, right? Kind of interesting there. If you're not blind, there's just the regular of this, and you can get really bright. If you double tap it, it'll go to the max. But, you know, otherwise it ramps up, so it's not a stepped. And ramped is okay for me. I kind of like stepped in certain cases, but in this case, ramped I think really works well for this type of flashlight. It's all kinds of crazy, isn't it? There she be. Link below. And before this rolls off my desk, you guys stay bright.